everybody. It's beautiful out here. Got my muscle shirt on, showing off the guns. But anyway, today is a special day. Why? Because I'm making something that I have never made before on the smoker. I made it in the house and it turned out really good. But I'm really gonna crank the tunes up and go for it. So, you wanna know what we're gonna be making? Let me show you. Alright, this is a dead giveaway right here. Sauerkraut, cream of mushroom soup, and then here I got egg noodles, and here I got hamburger. And yes, of course, this. Nothing ever goes right without that, so I gotta have that. But anyways, guess what we're making? Smoked sauerkraut hot dish. Yeah, if anybody don't know what sauerkraut is, I don't know. It's like cabbage that's fermented, and it gets kind of like a little sour taste, but it's actually really good, especially on like your bratwursts and all these hot dishes. It's good in many different ways. Where I live in New Ulm here in Minnesota, it's very popular. So sit back, relax, and let's get to this. We got work to do. So in this tin right here, I'm going to be mixing the cream of mushroom soup and then starting with the hamburger first. So I'm going to use a family size one to begin with, and I got an extra one in case I want a little bit more creamier. And then we don't add the whole jar of this, we just add it to taste. Okay, we just add a little bit and we just mix it up, try it out. You just want a little sauerkraut flavor in there, not like a crap ton. And then we add the noodles, mix it all up, and then we put it on the smoker and warm it up, and that should be done. So yeah, let me get the cream of mushroom soup in there and the hamburger in there. We get it mixed up, and then we'll be right back. All right, there we go. You can see you got the hamburger and the cream of mushroom soup mixed up. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some noodles, which are in there. So I'll be right back in about a minute. Okay, here we go. We got the noodles in there, and you can kind of tell once you get the hamburger in there and the noodles in there, it has a tendency to kind of not be so nice and soupy. So that's why we got this additional small can of cream of mushroom soup, which we will be adding right now. Right, so now the second can is in there. Now our last step is adding some kraut, which is right here. Sauerkraut. Basically all it is shredded up cabbage. You know what cabbage is, you know? Switch sauerkraut. Amazing. I really strongly recommend putting some of that on a bratwurst. Oh, that's really good. So bratwurst and some mustard. But anyway, let's turn the picture around and let's add some sauerkraut. Right, here we go. You just want to add, you know, little by little, you know, get a good amount in there to begin with. A couple handfuls like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is mix that up, and then we're going to try it out to make sure, because you're probably wondering, how did I get the hamburger done and the noodles done? Well, I did that prior to starting this. I did it in the house, you know, so it would take forever to fry a hamburger on the smoker. So I did that part in the house, and now here we are mixing it up, and we're going to throw it on the smoker here and shortly. So let me get this mixed up and be back. Alright, so I got the sauerkraut in there. I'm going to give it a sample. You always got to try this out, because sometimes it might be really weak, and then some people maybe want it like a strong sauerkraut flavor. So you must try it out. See, it's really good, but I want to add just a little bit more. I can't add too much because the wife, she doesn't like it really strong sauerkraut flavor, but she likes sauerkraut. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more, and then we'll be back. Hey! All right, got that done. Now, I gotta try it one more time. And then we're done, because I was gonna eat the whole pan before I even get it on. So, I like that. You know it's there, but it's not like, you know. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the smoker fired up behind me there. I ain't got it fired up yet. I'm gonna be set it at 225. You don't want it, you want a low, because it's already cooked. You know, the hamburger, the noodles and stuff. All we're going for is just to get a smoke flavor in there. Let the smoke get in there and kind of just warm it back up. So I'll get it fired up and we'll be back to put it on. Well, then that ain't it. No. And after this hot dish is done, I'm gonna wrap it in tin foil, put it in the house on low temperature in the oven. And then I'm gonna make it in reverse style sirloin steaks. And I'll share that with you too, on how I season them. And I made some last night and it turned out amazing, so I figured I want to share it and how I do it on the smoker. So, okay, be back. Okie dokie. I decided to change my mind on the temperature because it's already cooked. I mean, all I'm doing is kind of warm it up and let the smoke get sucked into the cream of mushroom soup. The cream of mushroom soup and like the sauerkraut and the hamburgers and absorb the smoke. So let's get this on the smoker. All right, I got it on. Turn it around and you can see it. There it is, everybody. First time ever sauerkraut hot dish on the Pit Boss 1000 using competition blend. Now we're just gonna keep eye on this. I don't want it to go too long, so we're gonna check on it maybe 15 minutes or so. So I'm gonna get the lid closed and let it start its thing. Catch you back then. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Okay, now the sauerkraut hot dish has been on the smoker now. I've been fluctuating. Can't really decide on the temperature, but I decided to keep it at 225. Sorry for the confusion, but to me 200 is not quite enough. So I've kept it at 225 for about a half an hour. So we're gonna give this a check and give it a stir, and then eventually we're gonna have to add. I think I brought out like a little over a cup of milk just to kind of freshen it up, and then we're going to cover it up with tin foil and let it cook a little bit longer, and then we're going to try it out. But we're going to show you what it looks like after about a half an hour here or so. There it is. As you can kind of tell, it's starting to turn a little bit brownish on top. See, it should be a lot farther than this by now, but I keep switching the temperatures. But if for the record, keep it at 225. It'll be the best temperature for you. So hang tight here. I'm gonna grab my spoon and we'll be back. All right, so if you guys give this a try, I strongly recommend keep it at about 225. Oh my goodness. Just kind of give it a little stir. You want to stir it up because you want to get the rest of it involved in the party too, you know. Now, you know that it's kind of hard to stir with one hand, but you notice the darkness went away. Well, that's because we shuffled it, and it's not really super dry yet, which is a good thing. But that's about halfway point. I tell you what, that is gonna be freaking amazing. So we're gonna let this go for a little bit longer like this, and then eventually we're gonna add the milk to kind of re-thicken it back up, and then cover it and let it cook a little bit longer, and then we're gonna try it out for the final run, and then I'm gonna put it in the house in the oven, and then we're gonna get the steak rolling. So thank you everybody for sticking it out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, really makes me happy. keep sticking with me. We got all kinds of stuff we're gonna try. Oh yeah, gotta keep this mind going and say, I'm gonna try this. But anyway, catch you back here in a little bit. What's up, what's up, what's up? Friends. Alright, it's probably been about an hour and a half that this Hotdish has been on here at 225. Now it's time, open it up, give it a little stir, add some milk, cover it up, and let it go for about a half an hour. And then give it a try. And there it is. Looking good. We'll give it a try. Retry. Switch it back around and add a little moo cow. Just enough to keep the moisture in there. Just a little squirt like so. Give it a little stir. Okay, now this is going to re-thicken it back up. Give it a little stir, give it a little stir. Now that we got that done, now we're going to throw a sheet of tinfoil on top. Let it go for a little bit. Basically kind of like that. You want to leave a little bit of air get out. So that way the smoke can still get in there. But it ain't like completely going to dry out. So now we're going to let this go for a little bit longer, and then we're going to take it off and give it the ultimate sample. Alright. The time has come. We're gonna take the Hotdish off the smoker, give it the official test, and then start the next project, which would be sirloin steaks on the smoker. So let me pop the hood, get this Hotdish off, and then we'll be right back to give it a whirl. Hold tight. Alright, I'm about ready to reveal this. I hope this is good. Well, I'm not worried about it because I know it's gonna be good. So let's check it out. There it is, everybody, smoked. A hint, let's say it's a hint of smoked sauerkraut Hotdish right here. You can look, if you look close enough, right here, you can see the sauerkraut. It smells amazing. Now I want to give this a try. Pitmaster Brewskis sauerkraut Hotdish. Smoked. Holy shit. I didn't think it would be that good, but it is really good. So please give us a try if you never had sauerkraut or even thought about making a Hotdish out of it. Look at that! Look at all that kraut in there. Woo! Yeah, good. All right. Oh, that's done. We're not done yet, but before we start the next thing, I want to make sure everybody likes and subscribes because this is cool and it's really good. And you must try this. So I'm gonna take this Hotdish in the house so my wife can give it a whirl, and I'm gonna put it in the oven just to keep it warm until later. I'm gonna have steak and Hotdish. Should be good. So I'll catch you back here in a few minutes. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome back for round 2. We just did sauerkraut Hotdish, which is in the house right now, just keeping warm. Wife loves it, so plus on that one. But now, in front of me, we got two fighters, which I gotta fight, but I don't know who's gonna win. Probably me, but let's switch the camera around and show you what we're up against. There they are. Two beautiful sirloin steaks. We'll be seasoning tonight with Tesca's brisket rub, which is also good. Right there it says, on ribs, steaks, or turkey. And I can prove that tonight. So now what we're gonna do is season these babies up on both sides. Generously. Don't be shy, get that on there. Load that seasoning up. Give a little press. Repeat on the other side. Don't worry about the juices. They will be just fine. Season this side generously. Like so. Now, I got the temperature set at 225, and we're gonna hold that there until these reach an internal temp of like 134, I believe. We're gonna about maybe 45 minutes into it. We're gonna flip them once, and then we're gonna check the temperature after that. Once it hits 134, we're gonna crank the temperature up on the Boss to 400. Open up the searing grate, and then we're gonna sear them on both sides for 3 minutes. And then pull them off and enjoy. So, grab some popcorn, grab a cold beer. We got cooking to do, so I will be back in a few minutes after these sit for a little while, seasoning, let the seasoning soak in. Okay. Hey, all right, it's steak time. Let me turn around. There. Been sitting there resting for, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so. You can see it. If you look close enough, you can see it. It's sweaty. That's what you want. But now, we're gonna open the lid and get these babies on, because they're not gonna get done if you don't put them on the smoker, right? All right. Don't mind that. That's my wife. So we're gonna put them on the right side, closest to the stack. You can see right there. Right there's the stack. Normally I put them on the left side for slow, but this side seems to work better for what I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna let them cook for about a half an hour like that. We'll flip them, and then we wait for the temperature of like 134 or something like that, and then we turn the temperature up and finish them off. So, see you in a few minutes. Okie dokie. It's temperature checking time. Steaks have been on about an hour. We cooked them, we smoked them for about a half an hour, and we flipped them until we get to the right temperature, which is like 143-ish we're looking for. So I'm gonna switch the camera around and we're gonna look at the thermometer. Just slide it in there a little bit. About 140 there. 43, 44. Usually check a couple of different spots. That's like 150. We're gonna call it good. So now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pause this for a minute because I gotta get some tin foil ready because I don't have a pan next to me. But I gotta take these off the grill. Then we're gonna open up this right here, like this. See the fire in there? We're gonna sear these babies for 3 minutes on each side. But I gotta get these off so I can crank the temperature up. Be right back. Alright, we back. All the steaks are gone. There they are. Alright, Let's crank this baby up. 250, 300, 350, 400. 400 degrees is what we're going for. So let's get this lid closed up and get this baby to 400. And then we'll be back to sear these babies. What's up? Guess what? It's searing time. We got the pit boss up to 400 knots degrees. Now it's gonna get real. 400 degrees. So let's switch the camera around and let's get this process going. All right, look at that. 550 for that. 390. So it goes up to 400. Don't get me wrong. Okay, we got that right there. We got fire! Take a steak. What? Listen for it. Sizzling. 3 minutes. Each side, everybody. 3 minutes. Okay, we'll be back in 3. Okay, we just did the 3-minute flip. That's the searing. What searing looks like. You just basically char the one side. Okay, be back in 3 minutes. Alright, we just got done searing the second side. You hear barking in the background, that's my pug having a cow. So now what we're going to do is take these off, set them in tin foil. So immediately after the 3 minutes, get them off. Now what we're going to basically do is just wrap these, let them rest for about a half an hour, and then we're ready to sample. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, welcome back. Here's after the resting period. Look at these. Oh man. Look at this. Beautiful. This is our sample right here. Sample time. That's good. Sirloin steak. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next video. Bye.